All right, welcome back to Podcast Unlocked, the world's number one.
I thought we dropped down a slot because of that opening. I thought we were number one like 15 minutes ago.
You thought I was going somewhere else with
and then
that?
we derailed, and it was like, we are now number 2. So we're
real-time Google Analytics.
We're going to really try to pick it up for this segment.
Major Nelson's fans have come out in full force and made him the number one Xbox
No Canadian
podcast.
jokes, no blinks. This is pure business. Or maybe we need more Canadian jokes and more blinks. Maybe that's what got us to number one.
It's all, everything else in life, I would like to say, Marty, moderation.
Moderation.
Never too much and never too little of anything.
Okay.
Just a good amount of everything.
An almond a day.
Okay.
Keeps the doctor away.
Don't they got to say almond, single almond.
At least, the show is only 1/3 Canadian this week.
That's
with
true.
Naomi. It's usually 50%.
It was 75% last week.
Hoy.
With Destin and
Hey.
Hey? See, you even did it wrong. You are Canadian.
She doesn't even know what her country, how other people
I've been
talk.
brainwashed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Halo 5 Guardians.
Yeah.
Which
Plural.
It cracked me up that people were like, Destiny is the players are Guardians. Microsoft's just ripping them off.
Because Destiny created Guardians.
Right, they not only created them, but apparently those people have never played a Halo game before or followed up on any Halo lore whatsoever. But we have a name. We have
cover art.
a piece of key art.
Yeah, the cover art's cool. Or
I
the
like
key
it.
art or whatever it is. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it. If not, we'll put it on the podcast post
sure.
for this on IGN. But it is a mysterious Spartan, seemingly a Spartan 4, judging from the armor, and then with a
blue visor,
sort of mirror image, below, but flipped up. So it's an upside down Master Chief
reflection in the water.
Yeah. And my first thought was, who is she?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Who is she?
Because
it was a very
her.
svelte. I mean, there have been we've had female.
weight.
We've seen female Spartans in the Halo games before, like in Halo, going back to Halo 2 multiplayer.
Yeah.
And and of course, Sarah Palmer.
Sure, and the blue of the visor was that Cortana shade of blue.
I instantly thought, and Guardian, I was like, Cortana.
This is going to be it, yeah. But then,
Please let it be.
But
yeah, so it's like, okay, is this Cortana somehow taking like human or robot form and is sort of literally personified, or is this what was the other sort of popular theory out there of who she was?
Were some people thinking it was Sarah Palmer?
I'm sure. Yes. Yeah, I think that was the other one. But turns out Josh Holmes, the executive producer at 343, took to Twitter and was like, actually, well, no, he just said, it's a new character.
Or he said he is a new character.
Yeah, he is a new character. And
Killed the dream.
What? Maybe he just left an S out. Maybe it was a typo. We've all had Twitter typos before. Or he just left an S out.
But yeah, new. So keen-eyed IGN readers noted that if you zoomed way in on the new guy image, there is an Oni symbol on the armor. So Oni, of course, is Office of Naval Intelligence, who is that's who's basically Halsey's. They're after Halsey. That's who they. Halsey was arrested. In 4. So, do you think is 5 maybe going to be? See, I thought as soon as 4 ended that 5 was going to be about Chief's search for Cortana, because I don't think there's any way she's not showing up in some capacity in the next couple games. So maybe he's looking for her, and since Palmer is so anti Halsey, and Chief is associated with Halsey, is she sending Spartans after him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a rogue thing.
Yeah. Like you have these Spartan bounty hunters after you almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Which means he'll get to fight them.
That'd be cool.
Which could be good. Could be some interesting new
like rad one-on-one encounters. Like be really good with like
pseudo boss fights.
Yeah. Almost like the those things in Ocarina of Time where you had to fight Shadow Link.
Yes.
Totally down for that. Yeah.
This is Spartan 711.
It also continues with the sort of desert motif of that original teaser from last year's E3, as well as there was a piece of concept art of a location. It was like
more desert.
City. Yep, Sand City
with some weird
it's Journey
kind of
I want to look up in the mountain and
things.
see the Journey, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna be able to work. How did you get there?
Cool Easter egg.
When the game ends, it'll tell me what your name is. Yeah, did you guys catch there was like a weird creature in the sky in that concept art?
In the concept art, yeah. I wasn't
I
sure
didn't
what
catch that.
Yeah.
Really?
It kind of looked a little Flood-ish, but not like anything we've seen before.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I feel like 343 has left the Flood behind. We're done with them, and quite frankly, I'm thrilled about
Perfectly
that.
fine with that, yeah.
I was so happy they weren't in
4.
In 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alien
Are you a
infestation.
Flood
Yeah,
girl,
right.
Naomi?
I tend to dabble in both.
Yeah, I mean, I can
both sides.
I mean, it had
I'm the dark and the light.
it was cool in moderation, or it was cool not knowing about it, but then eventually it was just like, ugh.
Well, when 1, 2, and 3 all follow the exact same pattern
Yeah.
of
A little too
Always.
much.
of
A little
like,
too
oh,
much.
this is the part of the game where the Flood come in.
Yeah.
It got kind of boring.
Yeah.
We also found out, as I think a lot of us just assumed, what they say, fall 2015.
Yep. Yeah.
So far away.
That is so far away.
Which means, what do they mean when they say our Halo journey?
Our journey is
starts?
going to continue in 2014, and we'll learn more about that at E3, unless other rumors are true.
Yeah. So our friends at Engadget posted up a thing that said they have learned from a source that thing called Halo: The Master Chief Collection is coming, which would be apparently all 4 Halo
Yeah.
games. This kind of piggybacks on the rumor, the big NT kernel guy leak from NeoGAF at the beginning of the year, which was sort of revolving. It said, Halo 2 Anniversary with the same sort of graphical treatment that the first game got 3 years ago. But then the thing that sounded completely implausible was the guy was also like, oh, there'll be a War Collection special edition that has Halo 3 and 4 in it, playable for Xbox
seemed really
One.
weird. Yeah.
I was like, that seems like too much work. Like, that's...
Yeah.
And also diluting the message a little bit. Like, wasn't this about Halo 2?
And especially from 4, which was a game 2 years ago? A year and a
So
half ago?
recent.
it came
Year and
out?
a half.
It came out fall of,
It'll
fall
be 2
20
years by the time the fall rolls around.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see if any of that's true.
We've been saying for quite a while on this show through various leaks, whether it's, Steve Downs, the voice actor of Master Chief talking, or this or that or the other thing, that, Microsoft has never denied Halo 2 Anniversary.
Yeah, and that's been the one that's sort of persistent rumor of that we're going to get 2 and we're going
And
to...
especially now with Halo 5 being confirmed for fall 2015, it's like... We've gone from about 95% confirmed with Halo 2 Anniversary to about 98 or so, give or take a percent.
98.9.
Yeah.
If what do you expect? What do you guys expect out of a Halo? So I don't know. I mean, Master Chief Collection with the 3 of them sounds, or 4 of them, all of them.
Yeah.
I think all 4.
I mean, that would be really
I'm a
cool.
fan of those.
And the way, sort of the way that the phrasing was on that, like Master Chief's, the journey will continue in 2014. Like something has to happen by the end of the year, and it's not going to be a full game, obviously, because they're not going to. Halo 5 is the next full game,
Right.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see what. We've heard a lot of rumors from other things, even like Modern Warfare, just a bunch of games getting sort of next gen compilations of old things.
Yeah,
with
it
The
is-
Last of Us coming out this summer.
It is publishers. We've said it on the show before. It's publishers have found a way, and they've fooled us all into thinking it's a good idea. They are charging us effectively for backwards compatibility.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened with Tomb Raider.
Hitman
Yeah,
is another
yeah.
example.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm excited.